When people have conversations about elections and politics, I always try to take the time to put myself in their shoes and really think about what might make them go one way or another. So I'm gonna ask you for 2 minutes to just put yourself in my shoes and try to see where I'm coming from. For the first time ever in an election, I am actually frightened for the outcome and what it might do for my son's future. My son has a disability. He has an IEP. He receives special education services in a public school. There is currently talk on one side of getting rid of the Department of Education and giving funding for all public schools back to the states. And it's sugar-coated with a lot of things like school of choice and voucher programs to make it seem like it's the right thing. It is not the right thing for children like mine. Without federal funding, public schools very well might not be able to give my son everything that he needs, and he requires a lot in order to receive his free and appropriate public education. No voucher is going to be enough to cover private school and all of the extra services he requires. Even though some private schools might be great, they don't have to follow IDEA or IEPs. Those are only covered in public schools. So everything that we fight for, everything that we advocate for, everything that we've put in place in this IEP could be irrelevant. Now, if you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, well, that doesn't affect me. My child doesn't have a disability. My kid's gonna go to private school anyway. You are simply putting blinders on because there are so many children who need the public school system and they require this funding. My child is an entire human being and he deserves an education just like every other child in the United States. I am begging you, please don't take that away from him.